to get a player in behind here. They've left behind Lovers Rock for the time being. It's Sociable that they need to watch out for. He's in main, and yeah, Lovers Rock actually, in a TP back to spawn, ends up flanking the flank itself. Sop, this little bit of extra control into the blue room for BBL is exactly what they're hanging off, and with Larok finding that kill, it's all but wrapped up here in the pistol. Yetajay's plenty of work in front of him.
It's not really any utility on Crystalli either, so this becomes more difficult. Sociable though, and Zeus combine. This is looking good for FUT's retake. Rose trying to hold on the smokes, but can't do it. So it's up to Krevin. A great entry to the round, but cannot finish. Zeus with 4 of his own.
It's these kinds of situations where BBL get put under a microscope.
I mean, we're going to get the dimensional drift as it starts to clear out the B side of the map. But Sop's operator, we said early on the line, but at least Lovers Rock able to keep things somewhat even until Sop gets activated. It's a bit chaotic here, 1-for-1 consistently, and finally Sop. Spike makes its way towards A, but it's Sociable, sorry, Crystalli holding things down. Sociable was towards B. Still continuing on, and FUT still keeping the foot in front.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Yetajay has the support of Zeus over his shoulder. The whole of BBL shepherded spawnwards. And with that fight going their way, it's Krevin, in fact, who gets a big double catch, 2 kills in B main, and just shows more disciplined face for a second, holds back from that initial contact, but as Larok cuts him off from the rest, he's still going here, Larok, looking for an ace in the derby. BBL have got in tune with FUT's game, and Larok knows where this final player stands. He wants the ace, he's going to get the bait for it, and there it is, all 5 from Larok.
There's a disconnect here, but a pause in proceedings. FUT fight forward, they do well, still even, but Rose fighting BBL to an advantage, BBL to a round win. It's just Yetajay now. The experienced one on FUT, the one who's been the furthest, been in the most international events, and he can't do it here and now. BBL advantage to the second half.
Paranoya atacağım yakına. Attım. W bas. Gelir gelir.
Pencere 2.
2 tabur.
Last player standing.
Boş vurun vurursan. Adamlar trap yapıyor.
That's a big 1-versus-1 versus Krevin.
Oh, wins
win
it.
Yeah, that's going to be the B open up. Same post plan. It should be the same.
Rose!
Just a door! And now he's on for an ace.
Those stats null and void in these kinds of situations, and Krevin just playing by the numbers himself. Trap sets up the first, the follow-up of his own good doing. TP from Sociable's a death sentence, and the spy cam out in sand by Krevin. He's trying to lock down B solo. Rocket in his face. Zeus has found the kill and himself, so BBL still in a position of authority here.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Sop's got is a real issue, and they're so quick to try and flood back in. Flood out and out. They go. Lotus is 1. So there's a little bit of tape to work with if you're FUT. So far, pretty easy getting out. You say that, and then the fights ensue, and it is going to end up in a 3-on-3. Yetajay, an issue from the corner, and well, cleared out. It goes down to a 2-on-2. Zeus looking to try and peek. He still has nade. That's going to be important, and he goes 1-on-1. Loiter versus Sociable Controller versus Captain. And not enough time for Loiter. He wants that start back so he can smoke up, and he doesn't have the health to hold on.
Gets a good rotation.
Yeah, calling for support, but the players of FUT haven't even adjusted, haven't even thought about it, and don't even sweat. 4 alive in the end. The utility sent forth, the vines used, and Lovers Rock waiting for his opportunity to drop out. Does so, and gets the kills he's looking for, but the rest of BBL are here. It's still equal in the man count, still equal in the server, but the player, the Loiter, so far away. The Cosmic Divide going to be a problem, which BBL can hold on. A rifle in Loiter's hands, waiting for the players to peek him. Oh, there goes Sop. Yetajay now next up, a 1-on-1 against Loiter, who's known for this. Spike halved, off it, waits for Yetajay to peek him, but tap of the spike is what betrays him. Yetajay's there to receive. Meanwhile, that B pushes going on. Krevin is able to at least take down Sop. I mean, even throwing in the ultimate, Crystalli does so well.
Stun verdim.
Öldü.
Nice.
Heaven öldü.
Bir tane sağda
Sağ bir.
Sağda bir
Sağlam
dakika.
boş gel Umut sen de.
Nice. Nice. Chille.
Heaven bir.
Heaven biri.
Atlamadı.
kanka.
Kuracağım kapalı.
Arkaya alacağım.
Öldü.
Al.
Kapalı kuruyorum.
Aynen.
So BBL find themselves 5 alive in post with both Zeus and Yetiji trying to find their way back in, and that could be the gap that they were looking for. Some players low here, so somewhat doable, and Yetiji makes it look like it. This could be an issue though, as the players try to fight through mid, and well, it's ended up in a highlight clip for the BBL players.
And Loiter there from elbow. This duo always so confident to play off one another in a man disadvantage, or maybe even more. Larok down and Loiter left behind. Brother to brother. This is exactly what they need. Sop 12 HP. He's still going to win the fight. There's no time for it left. And so Loiter and Larok have done the unthinkable to keep BBL going. 3 versus 2 here. Crystalli can still be the difference maker.
Player standing.
Zeus
One enemy
could perhaps
remaining.
win the round. Looking for one more, but it's up against Loiter, and as you said, players have dodged it though, and Sociable now. He has players to face up against. Larok wins that one, so advantage now towards the post plan, and it continues on that way as BBL look to make it within 3, but not if they can get by Crystalli. 3 of his own, puts foot on 11. That's unbelievable skill.
4 ultimates, most importantly, and it's going to take them messing up this cycle for things to go awry.
Yeah, stockpile, but that could be the first issue that begins to lead for a BBL comeback as they defumigate the pit, and Creven even finding Zeus. Where's that come from as the players walk out? They don't clear Sociable, but Loiter does. Crystalli's still alive, and that's the real hope in this round. His rifle works sublime. Could he go one step further? It looks like it. 1 to 5.
Crystalli.
It's an ace to finish out map number 2. Stop, so retreats, and at the same time a fight through mid. Rose lucky to get that kill on the fadeaway as BBL for the attackers of FUT.
It's this layered utility as well, with Rose wrapping around through middle. It looks like FUT are going to guess correctly here and make it towards the A site, but Creven does catch one, and it's all onto Loiter in the elbow now.
Rotating players from the B side as he's forced further and further back, and they've escaped him. So they just overwhelm Crystalli. He just has to fight back onto the spike. Already being worked on, he's found 2.
No time.
Yep, but that's it. The time working against him, and unfortunately Low himself, he needs to die.
Time's running out here for FUT though, they've got to go.
Yeah, and as they do walk into Lover's Drop, and they also walk into the crossfire from Rose. Well set up by BBL, simple and effect. There is still a time, still a way to work this for FUT. It doesn't work out in the end. And you look, crossfire established. Trying to break this one down. It's actually a really good paranoia. Larok, oh, he's been caught! Yetiji! Lovely stuff! And FUT back within 1. Looking to be the issue. Rose has identified him. Oh, Crystalli getting his timing. In this moment in time, this could go any which way, but FUT are the ones who take the biggest advantage. Creven from behind his wall and easily traded out. FUT once again death ball their way to a finish.
Lover's Rock has the rifle, of course. Just seeing if there's anyone that can set him up.
It doesn't need setup to Zeus. And a quick 1-2.
Holdla pikleyecek. Bekle. Amına koyayım.
Vuruyor. Short bende. Short'ta.
Beraber. Cross kal böyle. Çok iyi.
And an excellent end to that second half. FUT have their 8-4 lead.
Rose now in a position of serious pressure, mounting on his head. Fantastic paranoia coming out from Sociable. And Crystalli's weaved his way out of there into elbow too. Just looking for these jewels. They come towards him and he deals good damage in the process.
But I like this proactivity from BBL.
The only thing is, where's the spike planted? Towards backside, and that's why BBL are going to cancel this. Zeus is on, and with that first tap, it's action stations. They've got to fight back through. Larok getting the double, and the rest of BBL will bail him out.
The Astralis stack.
Family photo.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, this is actually looking a little bit dangerous. Players low.
Oh,
Foot are put in a brilliant position. A one-on-one.
There's the reload queue given away. Sociable closing in.
And takes it. Foot somehow finding a mode of thrifty. Near-sighted, but gets very close. It's Yetije though. Not cleared, not fought. And he's got everything he wanted. Neural theft, given everything, all the information. Krevin's at least able to get a couple of his own. And does this get any more worrying for Foot here? No, the answer's not. BBL go for a hunting mission. This Hunter's Fury, good! And it still ends up somewhat even. And Laroc's down to 5 HP. Looking not to play for the fight. Doesn't connect. Brings it to a one-on-one. But Cristali, that's who you're up against. And we know what he's like with his rifle. Confirms exactly where Laroc's position is! But that doesn't mean you're going to hit the shot! Laroc with another Red Bull clutch!
Okay, and now he's here to aid his teammate, Laroc, the front man with the ultimate. Ooh. And Crostali tries his might, isn't going to be able to stop Yetije from going, but he can certainly make sure that death wasn't in vain. Couple kills won't suffice, and so Sociable is the one relied upon now. TP to cross the line if he can identify where Loiter is playing from. How many times have we said that BBL were reliant upon his antics in the past? And smoke drop right on him, but he wants to play from the edge of this. Just orbiting it there at the exit, and Yetije will find it for the first time.
Again, they try to fight towards backspace.
30 seconds left.
Loveless Rock though, finds Cristali. That one was easy. And the commitment, Sob's got one of his own. Misses the second chance, and it looked like that was the easier one. But Yetije, once again, looking to make this a Foot round. Paranoia, but do you want to dip into your pockets? Sociable playing within the smoke. You can see it already that Loiter was positioned perfectly to win that out. Sociable's Paranoia looking to be the one that gives Sop his chance, and well, here we go indeed, but it's BBL who have struck first, BBL who are in the perfect spot to try and win this round. Denial though of
hesitation. Just a bit of a disconnect in that follow-up from BBL, and again, it's going to be such a restricted post-plant. Nobody near the ult. Rose and Laroc 2 away, but it's too many.
Yeah, they've tried to fight towards backside, and Foot have punished them. They've waited for Zeus to come in, so it's up to Laroc. First headshot clean. Oh. You thought there was a chance, but there is no chance. Foot will win the Turkish Derby in 2026. They finally have their bragging rights back.
The first of the year, and they waste no time.